Hello everyone, today's reading. Are they morally righteous? Or are they a narcissist? Piles for selection. First pile, 3 flowers. Second pile, raspberry. Third pile, red hot cookie. Fourth pile, red butterfly. Fifth pile, the pomegranate. And sixth pile, the little heart. Greetings. If you chose pile number 1 with 3 flowers, let's see. Is the person you're inquiring about morally righteous or are they a narcissist? So, pile 1, they could be a Sagittarius big time on Jupiter here and Sagittarius. Oh, someone didn't want me to talk. Okay, they could also have a Virgo placement or placements. Maybe Virgo moon, maybe Virgo Mars, maybe something Virgo or something earthy. But more so, really predominant here is Sagittarius with the Jupiter especially. Okay. So I heard maladaptive, and they could be wishy-washy. I also heard with this take action card, it really came out like I heard maladaptive and like wishy-washy. So we got the king card, control, reversal of fortune, the Viva, rediscovery. Honestly, it doesn't matter. The pilgrim, the captain. This person loves to be either the star or in control. They love to be in control in situations. They love to monitor them and like observe them and be in control and weave things accordingly to the situation. They love to be in control, okay? They love to work with those like-minded. However, when things don't go their way, they can cuss, they can curse. They can curse the person out. Maybe they're trying to shut up, but like in their mind, they are really cussing them out. They love for things to go their way. Listen, so basically, there's some water sign. I just heard reversal of fortune. There is some water sign. We have Ten of Wands, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, confirmation, the clarity, truth, Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So with this Ten of Wands, King of Cups, listen, there is some water sign person that is a cause of many sufferings in this person's life. Could be male water sign, okay? That is causing a lot of sufferings for this person. With Ten of Swords, I'm telling you, there is this flower, it's this one person, okay? And that's the truth. The Ace of Swords popped up. That's the truth, that's the clarity. That's the truth. And with Nine of Pentacles, this person loves to be alone and do their own things. They love to hang on to the things that they love. It's like, I don't know, some stuff, some, I don't know, something that they like. Anyways, they could, with Nine of Pentacles, they could want to be financially independent, okay? But there, I'm telling you, there's this male or masculine water sign that is the cause of this person's sufferings, basically, and that is the truth. But however, the main question to answer it, is this, I'm hearing maladaptive again. Is this person, is this person morally righteous or are they a narcissist? None of these two. What I heard strongly resonating here could be two cases. First thing is that they could be like split personality, okay? Or they, and strongly here, histrionic personality, okay? These two things could really resonate here. They could be histrionic, okay? That's that here. But yeah, that King of Cups really is ruining their life. It's like ruining them. It's not helping them. It's like this person, King of Cups, is basically like cutting them like a sword, bro. Okay. So that's that for you, pal 1. I hope this resonated for you. Hope it answered questions you had. Yeah, please take it if it applies to your story, your intuition, to your pattern feeling, okay? To your gut feeling. So, thank you for being here. If you want a private reading, private inquiries, you can message me on my email in the description box below and on the screen. Again, blessings and bye. Hello there, Paul 2, Raspberry. The cutesy Raspberry. Let's see whether the person on your mind is. Why did I just hear moral fag? Oh my god. Morally righteous? Or are they a narcissist? Okay, so you could be dealing with Uranus is in Aquarius and Leo. There was confirmation for Leo. Sun came out too, and Sagittarius. However, okay, they could have Uranus in Sagittarius. They could be Leo Sun, or they could have prominent Sun influence in their chart. They could have strong Leo placements. Okay, that's your confirmation here. I'm getting something about Gemini too. Okay, with two flowers, could have Gemini moon or something like that. All right. So that's that for astrology placements. Someone kind of crazy here wanting to. I saw someone pinning down the person down on the floor and like kind of crazy. And I was like, do you want to wrestle it out or are you like passionate? Because I saw the passion, unleash your passion card. It's like, do you want to wrestle it out or do you want to actually like build a fam with someone? This is kind of unhinged. Someone might have some unhinged romantic relation. Not relationship perhaps, but relation. Something's kind of unhinged here with the use power. It gives me like, yeah, they want to like they could want to like jump on you, you know, like literally pin you down on the floor, but then they would like watch you, like just look at you. They wouldn't really like engage in wrestling, but it does feel like the fuck, like, do you want to wrestle it out? What is going on, bro? That's crazy stuff, man. Okay, so we're getting that they're kind of crazy like that. Yeah, worked up as F, worked up, so worked up. Like, you know, they're getting physical. Not like wrestling. I literally see someone like just only pinning someone down and they're looking like them. Bruh. I don't know, man. This person unhinged. I just heard they want to see you smile. And I just heard the song, been here all day, been here all night, and I talking from side to side. Bro, I just can't sing right now loudly. It's freaking nighttime. But also, I was trying to remember what that song. I think it is Ariana Grande, Side to Side. Just don't know the I don't know the lyrics. This person could be looking at you during nighttime, watching you up, looking your pictures up. Bruh, gives me like stalker energy, kinda unhinged. I legit just looked at the water and saw the eye. Bruh, swear had you bewitched me, body and soul. Also, someone. Oh my god. Someone literally here could be bewitched by you. Like, they unhinged. They mesmerized. Okay. The astronomer card. They could want to know your astrological placement. Listen, I'm seeing someone. Someone here literally could want to be your dog. They could be your dog. Shit. That's not even funny. Oh my god. Okay, you could have. Listen, yeah, you could have led them to religion. I don't know what that means. You could have shown them faith, or you could have shown them some, I don't know, loyalty. You could have shown them what it means. Oh my god. You could have shown them what it means to be loved. Oh god. Okay. But this person also, there was an orator called Archer, puppeteer. This person could want to control you. You know in what sense? Like smegarwally control you. They could want that. They wanna pin you down. They feel like that. They're restless. They could feel they. Oh my god, I can't. I have trouble speaking a little bit. The passion, they could feel restless. They could feel sleepless. They could have sleepless nights, and they could be tongue tied. But it's just how who they are. Okay, they're fierce. They could feel fierce about you, and like that bell within is ringing that it's you know. And oh my gosh, if you met this person or saw them in public, like just out of nowhere, somewhere, uh, for someone here, I did hear a message like, like, Gege, when I catch you, Gege. And so it was a meme in Jujutsu Kaisen community. Like, when the fans are really displeased with the with the manga, and they said some stuff like, Gege, I wanna catch you, Gege. I don't know, maybe you did something online, or you had some online interactions. Maybe you were shading. I don't know. Maybe you were sending some shadow messages to the. I don't know. Something. They maybe saw something or some post. Maybe they thought that it's about them. That you. Yeah. And they are like, Gege, when I catch you, Gege. But I just heard all paths lead to you. Like all the keys lead to you in that guide card. Oh my god. Okay, so for a Raspberry Pi, what I got is that there definitely are narcissists. The- I mean, but they're okay. They're so weird. Around you or with you, there's something really like, man, something mesmerizing. Okay, so they are prone to walk away from people with the Eight of Cups. They could have walked away from you. They're prone to walk away from people. They could have many options. They're like, oh yeah, all my little those eggs, like, like it looks like eggs in her. Oh, but she's on a dragonfly, so that's different. Um, they might have had a partner, and you left them, but they are holding on to you. They're like, oh my gosh, you're so good. Like, oh my gosh, blah blah blah. Like they're like, oh my god, you're like the moon of my life. Like, oh, the star, whatever. No, they think that they're the star. Actually, like they're like, I got money, I'm a star. That type of stuff. Bruh, they even could have like narcissist eyes. Like shady, snaky, cold. Yeah, but they love you. This is so freaking weird. Bruh, with the judgment card, it's like they, it's just playing in their ear. It's just that careless whisper playing on full volume in their ear, like. Like on max when they see you. It do be shading. It do be shading. Oh my god. This is crazy stuff. Also, look at how that devil card shows up in on the screen. Bruh. This. Mm, this is super weird because what I'm getting is that yes, they are a narcissist, but it's almost like, what did you do to them? You did something to them. Anyways, they do love you, but they are a narcissist. This is such a weird one. Did you do something to them with the witch card? Did you actually do something? Did you like open their heart chakra? I don't know. What did you do? Did you do something? Because for reals, this is not just energy of like, there's a lost passion or something. Like, they actually do feel stuff. They feel things towards you. But they are. I'm hearing like maybe like a functional narcissist. Like I'm telling you, they could be acting wishy-washy in that sense. They could be acting like narcissistic at one point, but then you walk away or or say something or do something. They're like, oh no no no, wait. You know, that type of sense. That's their heart chakra response to you. You're like a magnet responds to you. I'm telling you, there's something going on here. Maybe you did some spellcraft on them, I don't know. But yeah, their heart chakra is like cracking open and they're like, no, like, like, please don't leave. And then they're like, change for a little bit, but then again, they act like the little devil, they do nasty stuff. But I'm not sensing something like crazy, like malicious, maladaptive. It's more so like functional narc, seriously. This spell is weird. Okay, so that's that for you. Spell 2. Raspberry pile, okay. You bewitched them body and soul. Oh my god. Anyways, I hope this resonated with you. I hope it answered your question. They could have some morally righteous side to them for some. Okay, they could have. It gives me like lawful evil vibe a little bit. It could be like narcissistic, egotistical, you know what I mean? Like sitting on their chair, like yeah, I'm the king. Okay, yeah, they have that. But then they see you and they're like, oh, I'm like a dog, you know? No, it's so weird. It's so weird. Oh my god, what did you do to this person? Anyways, no, that's on you. That's on you. Okay, no. I'm not judging. Don't get that wrong. Like, just neutral. I'm just reading the info here. If that resonated with you, I'm glad. I'm glad I helped you. I'm glad I gave you information here. Okay, on this person. And yeah, if you want a private reading, then or inquire more about this, then you can ask me. Email is in the description box and it's on the screen. It's gonna pop up. Okay, so yeah, blessings and bye. Greetings, Paul 3. Hello. If you chose this gingerbread cookie looking heart, okay, this is gonna be your pile. So, is this person morally righteous, or I'm sensing third party here? If you chose this, is there like a third party? Anyways, or are they a narcissist? Listen here. There's actually several people in the bushes here. But there's certainly one energy here with this Cancer card. Well, I mean, we also got Capricorn, Saturn, and Cancer card. So this is opposition energy, Capricorn and Cancer. Think Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are Capricorn and Cancer. They definitely have soul ties. Probably I needed to mention this. Yeah. On a leash. Someone trying to keep someone on a leash. But there is a foxy in the wild over there. It's like the dogs are barking, but nobody can see her, and neither is she doing anything. The foxy might have gone the other pathway. She ain't doing nothing, but she out there. It's like it gives me like she out there, she lurking, but she not really lurking. She's like just walking around. She not doing anything. But there is third party. Man. And someone wants to beat somebody up here. But okay, the beating is not going to happen. That's what I got from Spirit. Someone having UTIs. Someone could be having UTIs. Or UTIs removed or something like that. I don't know, something removed, like this contraceptive or whatever that is. Anyways, Ding dong schmonk. Yeah, very interesting. The Scansa is the third party. Ready to fight, actually. Very interesting. Oh my god. Okay, but we have Mars and Aries here, so definitely confirmation on strong Aries here. Someone's Aries here, okay. Mars could be also for Scorpio. We saw Pluto also I saw when I pulled the cards. Oh my god. Scorpio was kind of sneaky, because the card was hiding, it wasn't popping out, it was just, it showed up. It's almost like, no, that is lurking. Okay. What is going on there, man? Oh my god. A lyrical verbatim I just heard. Where was that from? Lyrical verbatim. Isn't that like from one of the, in a senseless lyrical verbatim? Oh my god. Has someone has somebody been visiting my poetry blog? This is crazy. Oh my god. What are you doing there? Why is this here? Anyways, let's continue about the person you asked about. Like, waiting on you. And I'm seeing like Cynthia Erivo, like, like, showing the hand, like, they like give me a hand, like, like a gesture that someone's waiting on someone here. Oh my god. Okay. Actually, with the Saturn here, I don't feel anyone is moving shady or dirty in this situation. But someone's just like waiting on someone. I also had song waiting for the stars to align. Unleash your passion, God. Oh my. Okay. But it's more about love here. It talks about a clingy. Someone could be clingy, or how it's pronounced. Clingy, clingy, clingy. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. This reading is becoming a little bit something else, but I will still answer the question regardless. Okay, so I had, listen here, bitch. But then I also had like, the bitch is listening, and that gave me the reference to Kylie Minogue's song, like when she says that phrase, like, I'm listening, and it's like, how does it feel in my arms? In my in your arms, or in my arms. Yeah, I think it was the song "In My Arms" by Kylie Minogue, and basically it does give me again third party energy. It's a third party lurking. Damn, it's like the response is there, literally. Oh my god! Listen, and then I also had, I had the song. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, I had. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? It's by The Weekend, I think. So yeah, it's like third party, literally. And with these cards, it's literally telling, like, it's in between two towers situation, and you need to decide for yourself. 33 though. Engage trust. Yeah, and see two butterflies, green one and the purple one. Green one could have been the close one that one was engaging with, okay? But the purple one is that new energy. Yeah. Purple Tower, mystical, mystic. I'm drawn to that song, Mystica. I mean, obviously, because it's like mystical, but still, yeah. Wait, what was that video about? Drowning for shadows. Oh my god, honestly, it's like the most Scorpio song I know because it used to be. Oh my god. It used to be of someone I knew who was a Scorpio, and they introduced me to that song. I really like that song since then, and don't get it wrong, not because of the person, it's because of that song, okay? I love Axel Rudipel and I love melodic metal, I love symphonic metal, I love lots of different kinds of steel. I'm sorry, man. Okay, anyways. Let's get on with the reading. Yeah, it's in between two towers type of situation. I heard also a song when I said in between two towers. I heard. Okay, now I'm literally getting loader references like. "Da, da, 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 no, no, no." That's something about victory, about winning. Oh my, I'm getting wild songs. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I mean, it's like a little third party reading here. Oh my god. Okay, but the person asked about, okay, the main question, what I got here, they could have anxiety disorder, or they could have something like they could be sitting and being like, like when a person sits at the table and there are details collected, like how they are collected, details, pattern, and then something moves out of place, like, and then they move it back like that, and then they twitch something again like that. That little nitpicky type of sense, like then twitching something a little bit again. It's not really anxiety as disorder. It's more so a little bit of OCD-ish stuff. I'd say it's like a little bit autistic traits, but I don't sense like full blown autism here. Could be autistic traits. Autistic traits. I just got. That's kind of funny. Yeah, autistic traits. Oh wow. Okay. Green energy to heart chakra. They could heal the heart chakra, honestly. They could work more on the heart chakra. They need to engage with the heart chakra energy. It's that green on engage trust. Yeah. Just I wouldn't know where you're going. But like okay. What I'm getting is if they engage with that new person, it's gonna be like full blown passion. Um It's gonna bloom very quickly, and it's like this big flower on the side for yourself, like this big red flower. I suddenly got really dark info. Somebody here could be maniacal, depressive, um, disordered, like kind of like how to say rash, impulsive, like maniacal. Okay. So somebody here maybe will step in and protect the relationship, and this could be like a friend, seriously, from this person, because I feel like this person isn't like two swords energy, like in two hearts, two minds, seriously, like they're they're like yeah, and someone or they might protect this relationship themselves, and with this even though the person is manipulating and playing them. And with the Scholar card, they will learn the hard way, is what I got, okay? For one scenario here. The other scenario here with the Queen card is that this person, either themselves or they're with a narcissistic, sorry, bitch, who literally is punishing them and slowly eradicating their personality. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like, she could be crazy, she could be bitchy, she could literally leech off of this person, she could. I'm getting more like feminine energy with this queen. She could be like literally even like cutting this person up figuratively with a sword, with her words and just actions, and then still expect them to be there like a loyal guardian or something like that, like just because they are there, because they've always been there. That's really sad scenario. Another here is to add, this person could be very responsible. They could be like, they expect from me, they expect of me, they expect I will stay there, so I stay there, you know. They feel needed, they feel evaluated, they feel like valued, they feel like evaluated. Something about evaluation. They could have not gotten, they could have not gotten enough parental validation as a child, and they need that reciprocation, they need that, oh you did well, oh you did. There's something about their like little inner child, like their little child, like they need validation, they need that accomplishments, something about accomplishments, about validation. And this person, the other, could feed off of that, like in a sense that, what just happened? Damn, that kind of a little bit scared me. Wait a second. Okay, someone here really doesn't want me to continue the reading, like, at all. This energy is like, okay, stop. Because the lights, there's just turned off. Due to no reason. Well, maybe it's time for them to evaluate themselves, honestly. Because in this situation, they're not level-headed. Like, they're not. Someone here is not level-headed. Who is in the relationship dynamic, they're not level-headed. They may think they are controlling the situation, they're level-headed, but they're not. This gives me the case that they could like oversimplify facts, try to go by basics, try to even like maybe over explain things, paint them better than they are, the narrative better than they are, especially outside, like externally. I just thought, oh my god, I might lose my job. Yeah, but you will not lose yourself. Someone is in. I just had play partnership. What does it mean, play partnership? Anyways, whatever that means for you. You need to get out of here. If you're this person, if you resonate with this reading, you need to get out of here. I mean, not from my channel. From, not from this reading, but like from the situation. Just had situationship. What? Oh my god, bro. Like, someone got stuck in some situation here. It's not even good anymore. It's growing with those, with that debris, with them roses. Again, I'm seeing those rose thorns, like in Aurora. What's her freaking Aurora? God, I can't pronounce the name right, bruh. Aurora. Or it's Aurora. The movie where Sleeping Beauty, that's what it was called, where the prince, you know, in the ending when he tried to get to the castle, and I mean those rose thorns, like everything was in debris. Those weren't like the beautiful rose garden. It was actually a debris, full of debris. Oh my god, someone here might be bipolar. or or remember when I mentioned the situation with the queen card, that someone's getting off at somebody crazily, might even cut them like a sword, literally, figuratively, with actions and words, and then expect them to stay because they have stayed there. It gives me BPD. It does, especially with the rose debris, like the bushes around with those thorns, because there's this mist around them. They're like with this purple mist that gives me confusion, and that gives me like irrationality, and maybe even spells. Oh my god, I heard love spells. For someone, this person you could have been with was doing love spells on you. I heard maniacal. Oh my god. Okay. So someone definitely here could be bipolar or BPD. Okay. Take what resonates with your situation. What could be the truth, okay? Like with patterns and the gut feeling that you have trusted. It may save you in situations. You can see. I feel like you can see. You have the intuition. So what's wrong? I feel like what's wrong is that you're staying. You're just staying where it is because it's all you have or you've known. It's pretty typical actually, unfortunately. The Taylor card, attention to detail, pride. Yeah, you might have pride in something. Something about a pride, having pride in your accomplishments, maybe. Some juju. Why did I hear some juju? Pride in some juju. Oh man, something about a crane. The scissors are a crane. I just heard White Crane Tarot. Who is White Crane Tarot? Hmm. Family. I just heard someone's name might be Fatima. Anyways, it's just very random. Prom. I just saw prom. Prom. I'm seeing like a prom couple now. Oh god, I'm seeing like really weird messages. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm seeing a prom queen with someone like by her side. Popular kids, yeah. And um just something about an elixir, I'm telling you. Yo! It just popped through. It's lurking, this elixir. I'm telling you, your person could have done love spells on you. Blah, and some tea or something like poured in, bruh. Like when there were problems or situations, they poured in. And they could have acted all familiar. Like nothing happened, Ooh, this gained a new result here now with the Taylor card. Because it's like they are manipulating you. Some crow, I just heard some crow. Some crow, this feather of a crow is showing you the truth. Some crow is trying to show you the truth. Some crow is trying to lead you. Crow gives me Morrigan. That's fucking spell work, I'm telling you. Someone did spell work. Your partner. Your partner could have done spell work. Listen, I'm hearing this. Someone used someone's pride. Yeah, and like neglected them. What is about that neglect here, though? What does he have to do with it? Anyway, some type of neglect, then pulled the strings, then the situation became worse, and then they decided to do a love spell. Yeah, there's definitely love spell. In some type of Morrigan, a dark woman is trying to lead the path, in trying to lead you through the shadows. Oh my god, I got goosebumps. This is crazy fucking read. I literally got goosebumps now. This is serious situation. They're trying to lead you through the shadows to see some truth on the path. A raven, the runaway, secrets, running from problems, to gain something, to gain escape. Someone might have tried to help you gain escape. I heard lovebird. Dandelion, dandelions. Dandelions are like purification, and they are also like flowers that grow through anything, like on the asphalt or anything. So basically, you will have no problems. If you wander, and if you want to leave something toxic that doesn't serve you anymore, you won't have any problems. And more than that, I saw those like olives on this card. It resonates with me. You're gonna gain some more. I heard olive oil and some stuff like that elsewhere. Yeah, oh my god, this is like a full blown freaking read. Yeah, you will not be in the entanglement then anymore, and it will glow with gold, like it will bloom. Someone might apologize here for the mistake or something. Something mistaken. Mistakenly saw something. Mistaken seeing. Irrational decision. Irrational seeing. Rash decision. Yeah. So someone here will act morally righteous. I also heard self righteous, but in a stupid way, and it will reverse a pentacle. You know what it means with this Wheel of Fortune. And someone here will, with this Knight of Pentacles, will act childish. Gonna like stomp, guilty, kind of bratty maybe. That does give me like playing a victim. Someone will try to put on a mask and play a victim, bratty. It will, and the other person will act self righteous or like morally righteous, and that will reverse the pentacle with this Wheel of Fortune. This Queen of Cups is kind of like nasty energy here. It's like, even though she has two wings, copas de ropas, I just heard. Ropas. Ropas means clothes. There are like those snakes under those wings, like crawling out there. She has friends, snakes, like some blue advisors, I don't know, something weird going on there. And in the back, it's like that saying like, say louder for those in the back. So I guess that person's telling to the friends, and that's a whole fucking problem. Why are you yapping out the relationships to the friends? This Empress, mommy. And listen, these literally could be like two different types of women. One is the Empress, the other is Queen of Cups. Copas de ropas, again I'm hearing copas de ropas. Copas means cups in Spanish, ropas means clothes. Something about the clothes. Navigado, I heard also, like no soy navigado, some navigado. Oh, this Queen of Cups doesn't want you to go some direction, some new direction. Doesn't get want you to get some fresh air. It's like gives the keeping you stuck, dull. Definitely. And there's a friend also. Yes, on the Wheel of Fortune, there's their friend sitting on it. And they're dictate. Oh, I think the two of those little animals were fighting outside my window just now. What are they? Fretkas. The the wild animals, those little ones. Um like they make the squeaky sound, squeak when they fight. Yeah, they just fought outside. Definitely could be some fight between that friend and that person. Maybe because they mm, somebody came to know about something, and there's a really unpleasant situation because of that. Because you came to know, if you resonate with this reading, and you are not this Queen of Cups or the Queen energy. Oh my god, it aligns Queen of Cups and the Queen energy that I said previously. So if you are not this Queen energy, if you are inquiring and you know this Queen energy, perhaps it's your partner, okay? Then their friend, you will come to know they said something to their friend that is very unpleasant, something about your relationship, that they told to their friend something they shouldn't have not told. And it will basically be like a moment, like a dark moment for you, because it's like breaking trust, but at the same time this wheel is broken. It's almost like broken promises, or something was broken. This wheel was broken at the same time, like this wheel of fortune. Maybe you come to know that someone was purposefully sabotaging something for you, in the fortune sense, whatever that is for you, or putting breaking that wheel in some shape or form. And you will come to know this, that it was this friend sitting on it, on top of it, and then it broke. Keeping that, sorry, I just literally had keeping the fat ass on that wheel and it broke. Man, some crazy ass situation, I'm telling you. But this Empress is a completely different, another person, distant energy. It's like lingering on aura. Poppy. Wild card, but something nurturing with the Empress. Yeah. No. I just heard her cat is abundant. You know what cat means in that type of sense about yeah. Well the Empress. Something hot about her. Hmm. I just had she got some horns like the devil. She nasty, she mean, but she very clean. Don't know what that means. It's about that Empress. Yeah. I also just had unpopular. Like the rest of popular, unpopular. It's very funny. Bruh, but this Queen of Cups like gossip manny, a gossip girl, bruh. Anyway, someone broke your wheel. I'm telling you, and you probably will come to know this. Oh my god. Okay, but the it was literally a complex situation, so it was literally not about something about manifesting though. Maybe you manifested this type of a person. Abundance. Something about abundance is tied to this. So, anyways, but this wheel is broken, bruh. I'm telling you, and this literally that fairy on top. It's some corpulent friend. I'm telling you, there are secrets hidden between. Yes, my third eye is popping. Third eye is popping. The secrets between your person and their friend that they hid from you, and they shared some information about you to them that they shouldn't have on few or even many occasions. Yes, third eye popping, absolutely. They did it behind your back. And that's why that wheel broke. Something could be about the Leo season. Watch it up. Cancer and Leo season. July, August. Maybe first half of September. November, December, something was good and rising. But then the wheel broke. It's like the fortune broke. Something happened. I had got stuck in the knee. I don't know what that means for someone. Anyways, oh my god, it's almost like a freaking general reading, like a really long one specific. Oh shit. But yeah. The answer though to whether this is a freaking whether this is a narcissist or a whole freaking plethora is involved, or they know something, like a group of people spinning the wheel, some sort of roulette. Oh man. Okay, so the answer would be, like I said, about that particular queen is whether it's bipolar or it's borderline, could be definitely some maladaptive stuff. The Empress, yeah, okay. The Empress could have anxiety, but that's it. The Empress could have had suicidal depression in the past. Yeah. Lots of thoughts, lots of stories to tell. I'm seeing like hands wrapped in, arms wrapped in band-aids of the Empress. For someone, maybe, it was attempt to take on life, okay? But in the past, could have anxiety though, like right now. Anyways, but like, or if someone resonates with, okay, and the third person here, that friend though could be manipulative and could be having image self-image issues and trying to maybe either people please or manipulate to get going and to just be, no, again, something maladaptive to there. Well, anyways, two shoes, I mean, that friend and that other person. But like the third person, though, here, mm, if you resonate with, I don't know, a crosswatch of a situation, then the third person here could have anxiety disorder. Okay? But narcissist? No, I'm not sensing this here, no. Yeah, they could be very proud of themselves. But I think rightfully so. I don't think it's like, I'm not sensing narcissism here. And it didn't show on the cards, it showed about another person. Maladaptive daydreaming, maybe, okay, for somebody here. Maladaptive daydreaming. It's like a form of escapism. Trying to be better for themselves. The person could have troubles with self evaluation and principles or striving away from their principles. Yeah, and that could be a problem here, and this is why the Wheel of Fortune is broken now, because there are times when you need to be rightful, and there are times when you don't need to be. Okay, righteous, self righteous, or righteous, okay? Like morally righteous, dependent. I wanted to say dependable, but I said dependent. This is like being functionally dependent, and this person literally suffers from being functionally dependent. And they need to stop that, and they need to stop rationalizing that. There's no rationality in that, comes from an irrational fear, irrational space. Yeah, real. And yeah, that's that here, okay? So thank you for being here. I hope this reading resonated with you. Oh my god, it was so long. Anyways, I hope it resonated with you. Yeah, Eight of Swords, anxiety, like I said. Oh, and they could recognize now that they did something like based on thought process that they should have reevaluated again, and then that flower could have bloomed, or they could have been in a better place now. Oh, that's sad. Oh man. There is something about Cancer season here. Mm-hmm. Someone could be Cancer Moon or have Cancer placements. Okay. Or Cancer Sun. Yeah. I just had Plutonian child. I don't know why. Anyways, thank you for being here. Someone here likes plushies. Look, I saw a flower plushie and I was like, someone here likes plushies. Do you like plushies? Okay, so that's that. And someone here could be fascinated by, what were those called? Chipmunks? Or some other tiny animals like that, like African animals. What were they called in English? Like tiny, small animals. They're kind of funky. They're funny. They're very lively. Yeah. Anyways, that's that for you, pal 3. I hope this reading helped you detangle some really weird situation in immense detail. Oh my god. You need to evaluate for yourself and decide through your heart space and understand your heart space. There's big emphasis on heart chakra with the green. That is the place for your rationality. That's where you should go from. That's where you should heal from. That's where you should live from. I feel like it will help you in this situation to make a decision. Anyways, thank you for being here. It's like you made the best. Oh, I forgot to say almost, the best you can do with this engaged trust card that we had with a butterfly. The best thing you can do for yourself is to free yourself, and that's tied to that green heart chakra energy, to free yourself. Okay, so that's that for you, Paul 3. Hope you found this helpful. If you want more inquiries or private reading, you can email me. This is in the description box and it's gonna be on the screen too. So thank you for being here. Blessings and bye. Hello, pile 4. Let's see whether this person is morally righteous or a narcissist. So we have here Luna card that stands for Cancer. Yeah, I saw Cancer card also. They could be Cancer moon or just Cancer sign. Cancer sun more so I'm getting here. Jupiter, they could be Sagittarius. They could have significant Sagittarius placements. They could be Jupiter and Sagittarius. More than that, I'm more so getting here interesting sun moon paradigm. Taurus sun. We also had Taurus card and Sun card, so they could be Taurus Sun, but there is an interesting Sun Moon paradigm here. It gives me a little bit like this person could be of both sides, like masculine and feminine, or like sharp and direct and soft, or like warm and cold and distant, or unclear. It's like they're warm, but they could be unclear or mysterious or distant. But they could have Jupiter in Sagittarius, which gives me sharpshooter energy. They sharply shoot for the target and they know how to get that in the target. So with this Sun card that I didn't put here because I can't stack cards one top of one another. But anyways, the Sun card is what gives me the impression of Aphrodite here, along with the Taurus card. But the Sun card gives me the impression of Aphrodite, someone who bedazzles, and also they could be like they could be narcissistic in beauty or looks sense. They could be narcissistic. Something about artistry here. They could be a model for something. They could have been literally on model for a cover, on a magazine cover, okay? Or dealing with some sort of like making impressions or stylists. I don't know, something like a model. They could be a model, okay? That's that here for some magazine. So let's see, that's about the astrology placements here. They could like birds for somebody here, I'm getting. Like I saw white birds. They could like birds. They could be silent like a swan. I just heard that. Like gliding, silent like a swan with that moon card. Okay? Luna card. Silent like a swan. They could be a silent person. Introverted more so. Like respectfully. Respectfully. Yeah. They could be like kind of bougie, or they could be invited to some bougie parties. Gatherings, bougie parties, yes, events. Seeing like ballroom, and there are people drinking champagne. Absolutely not necessary that this person is some socialite or this person is someone from elite circles. They might not be, because I'm seeing like a raven, and that gives me the energy of someone who maybe disguises themselves or lets people, more so like lets other people to be mistaken. Yeah, something about that. They're just silent about who they are, where they come from. So this person could be a woman who is using men for money, actually, but she has a value. It's almost like beauty is her value, or maybe her energy, or that she spends. In particular, this reminds me of like escort, where she like spends time with them. You literally could be asking about someone in escort who spends time with men. So yeah, and they're proud of their achievements. They're using men for money. But it's like they offer some type of balance in response to that. Maybe even herself, if that's a woman, okay. If that's a man, also could be the case. I'm telling you. This could be like a model man or a very beautiful man who subtly mm, knows what to say, how to stay silent, twist words a little bit, and like to get you wrapped around their finger, basically, or like you don't even notice that. It's like they're so pleasant that you just wish to remain in their presence, in their energy. This definitely could be someone in escort, I'm telling you. Definitely could be. And they're proud of their achievements and of that big money that they make. They're proud of it, literally. With this take stock of your achievement card, definitely. Or this could be someone also who is always partnered up. Like the Miss always have a partner. They're subtly, in a blink of an eye, using them for money and for things, for objects, for gifts. And in response, they're just being nice. They're just, being there for them, being there in their presence, in the close proximity. For someone, even their family could like them. I mean, the family of the person could really like that. Um, Especially if that's a woman. Yeah, they're like, oh, she's very beautiful. She seems very shy. She seems very, like a nice person or something like that. Basically, this is like someone who subtly manipulates and is proud of their stock of their achievements that they have gained, okay, through that. Yeah, she could think that her business is flourishing. Yeah. For someone here, they could be mending wounds from somebody in the past that has hurt them. But still, with this wine spilling and everything, they could be visiting all the possible parties, going to events, like receiving all the possible money and gratification that they can have. Like nothing, they don't pass anything basically where they can have gratification, they just go there. Um, and they're not mending their wounds, actually. They're not. They're just literally dismissing them and being like, ah, I'll just continue my paradigm, I'll just continue my stuff, and I'll just play this beautiful music or entertain myself, get my gratitude, get my gratification, gain my money, and leave. Just keep my business, like, I'm telling, night business flourishing. This literally could be heavy on someone in, I'm telling, like an escort. Like an escort model, I'm telling you, literally. They could think that they're the son of any party, a great addition to an event. Yeah, that they have all their eyes on them. But they're hurting, I'm telling you. Someone really hurt them in the past. And they're like, "Ugh, I'll skip this. Like the spreading, they'll still continue to get going and gain stuff. This would be the case where if someone asks, like, oh, are they morally righteous? It would be like a laugh in the face. They would like kind of giggle in your face and be like, "What are you talking about?" Like what? Like what is that? Like what? Because they don't care. They're just like, "Give me that grape juice and I'll go ahead and I just heard for someone and swallow." It is what it is. Then they mend their wounds and they just go. I heard the song uh, I come then I go. It reminds me here of this sort of paradigm. Does this person visits a party, they leave. They're there for the greed, they're there for the gratification and for the money. Yeah. And with the moon they're keeping things subtly hidden, but they don't really like hide what they are. It's like they literally could have like a link to OnlyFans. Like, I'm sorry, literally. They could have a link to OnlyFans. So it's not like it's like hidden. Puppeteer card again popped up. Explanations, apologies. Oh, this person could have bamboozled someone for money, I'm telling you. And they could have explanations or apologies. They could owe them to quite several people, to a group, because of some bamboozling over money. But they came and they went away. They did some business deal for money and they bamboozled people. But I just heard, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So they don't really care. I guess that shows you what type of person this is. This is like a little night butterfly, like a leech, like a user. She'll come for the gold. Could be a gold digger here for someone. But yeah, it's like a model, pretty girl in the business. You know what type of business. And if something happened to somebody else, like their friend, during an event or something like that, she would be like, "Oh my god, that's so awful." But she would be just scared more, so it feels fear based. She wouldn't really actually care for the friend. She would be like, "Oh my god, gotta get out of here, gotta get my ass out of here." You know, this type of person. Oh, puppeteer again card. And the acolyte card. Someone could be pimping this person off. Like, the judgment might be calling, but they're not gonna stop because they care so much about their money and business that's literally the only thing they care about, basically. Gaining that basket, you know what I mean? Getting that bag. That's the only thing that they hear from the judgment. They don't care about the other judgment. It's like the judgment is calling upon them, like they like, spirits try to intervene because maybe, they're doing wrong things, they're bamboozling people for money, etc., etc., right? But they're not responding to that. They don't care. I feel like they actively are not caring about that. Yeah, I feel like this person, okay, with this, there was three of cups in the back of the deck. There could be other, butterfly girls in the business, and they love fucking them. Okay, they love to do that with those girls. They love that stuff. Okay, they could really like that. This person. Okay, definitely they love that stuff more than anything. And yeah, that's just, they don't care. They could have some like shade of Peter Pan syndrome. It's like infantile, uncaring, low empathy, superficiality, not caring, like careless. They don't care about those things. They just care about getting that bag, getting that money. They think that's the life, that's the whole thing. Any type of judgment, I mean, like the understanding of correct stances of the situation and what stakes it takes, they don't care. Could be neurodiverse or psychopathic, or from since childhood getting into places where she shouldn't get or he shouldn't get, whoever that is, seeing things they shouldn't, and then just continuing and continuing and continuing and continuing. It's like their brain, I'm telling you, it could be psychopathic traits. Like they just don't, they are intrigued. They like the freaky stuff and really weird perversion stuff, and it's like we're just watching things and getting into debris and unnecessary topics and things. And thing is though that they don't really care. They are intrigued further and further on. And they're getting that bag. Huge emphasis on getting that bag. Getting that money. Even if it was world apocalypse, they'd still be like, "Oh my god, that's so awful," and then they will be like, "Oh my god, we want to, like, I don't know, screw for $100 or something like that." For someone here, it's literally like this. I am getting for someone here, this person could be like psychopathic. But like, they're definitely, if this applies, all the story, this pattern applies, they're definitely not normal, bruh. Strength. They could have Leo placements. They could be a Leo, too. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. Working that cash, doing that business. In shady ways with that key, bruh. Oh my god. Like, going to motels or shitty places. Shitty places. Jeez. For someone here, I'm getting, forget about it. They will never be wifey material. If they apply to this, okay, pattern, everything I said basically, or 80% what I said, 85, this Page of Swords card is strongly popping out here. they're still like freaking child in the womb, bro. They're eternal child in the sense that they're just infantile. They're just not there. They're not in their right state of freaking mind. They're just not there. And that's how they're gonna be for the rest of their life. With this Five of Pentacles that popped up, they could be literally sitting and brokenly, like, reminiscing and thinking what they've done and how they contributed to their life. They could be like, oh my god, like, I took it up all these holes. Like, sorry, literal language, literal stuff. Literal stuff. Oh my god, But then again, they'll never change. They're like, no, no, it's just not enough for that. They'll just continue. There's something deep rootedly wrong with this person. Could be heart chakra issues, paternal, maternal issues. But more so, this is about this person. Something in their core is empty. But this doesn't give me like narcissism. I'm telling you, I already said, this gives me like neurodiverse. Plus or they could be psychopathic. I'm telling you. That empty internal. They do weird ass broken shit. And a lot of it. Like they've done a lot. They've done a lot. They have a lot to reminiscence and a lot they've gone through, maybe even broken the streets or something like that. But they are not going to continue. They're not going to finish this paradigm. They're going to continue. This thread is going on. They're going to like continue. And for someone, I don't know if I said that, but for someone here, they just love the D too much to quit. But you know that this is not the answer. Just so you know, this is not the justification, confirmation. That's not the justification. It's just like the band-aid, the sticker on top of the actual reason, the actual explanation, which is their psychopathologies. Okay, that's that for pile 4. That's it here. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helps you to explain what type of person you're inquiring about, and use it only if it applies as a pattern. Okay, if you've known something about this person, like they had a link to OnlyFans, and if you've known like they're going around and they've actually told you something that they've made shady deals with other people and that they've been proud of something like a bag they made from some cells, in the sense of OnlyFans cells, that type of stuff. Will only apply if it resonates, okay? If it doesn't, choose another pile. But yeah, this is for you, pile 4. That's your answer about this person. So I hope it helps you, give you information, insight, clarity. Yeah, if you want further insights to ask about the situation, inquire, you can message me. The email is available, and I'm currently available for private readings, so you can message me. It's on the screen also. So that's that for you, and thank you for being here. Blessings and bye. Hello, pal 5. If you chose a pomegranate, like you'd see juicy pomegranate. Let's see whether this person you are asking about is morally righteous or are they a narcissist. I heard that someone could be currently having a smear campaign against somebody here. And I heard that someone is fighting for their life here, bruh. Like, I heard Sapporo, something about Sapporo. Maybe someone wanted some sponsorship in Japan, or like, and I'm hearing, bitch, better have my money. Who you think you're fronting on? Bruh, bruh, bruh. Louis 14 and okay. Someone, bro. Some Pisces could be literally be at someone's neck right now. And Scorpio could be suffering from the inflictions. They could be like, shit. Oh my god. I just had NGL, bitch. It's crazy. Anyways, I don't know, man. So someone could have Capricorn placements. They could have Saturn as their either first house ruling planet or second house. I'm hearing Sapporo. Sapporo, I don't know what's about Sapporo, bro. But someone's losing out on an opportunity. But they trying to hang on for their best ability. Bruh, someone's literally draining someone. Like removing their clothes dry. Like bitch. Um if someone has Scorpio placements here, I am not envious of your situation right now because something could be happening to you right now. Yeah, like you'd like, yeah. Look, this Scorpio feels like they're like, you know, like kind of worked up, like agitated, like. Okay, I just had my stomach growling grunting. If someone could have like even what's it called like stomach like IBS, um irritated stomach syndrome right now because of the stress anxiety. They will need to walk away from something like a project, a business opportunity. They're like fuck right now, but they could also be like they're like bitch better have my money, you know? Something about the F7 of Wands, it's like a struggle. They're trying to defend their position because they actually it is their money actually, I do feel. I do feel. It is that part. They earned something. Bruh. With Libra, some lawful shade going on, like imbalance. But they're trying to gain that scale in that side. They're trying to like massively, you know, apply pressure. You know what I mean? Like with the weight. You're doing right if you're doing that, by the way. I'm sensing that in this situation, someone here is a Pisces. I feel like they're very proud of themselves. In like a worked up way. It's like their hair is like rattling, but it's not Medusa energy. Just rattling with I don't know emotion, sense of bougie, rattling with what's that word? Gloating, boasting. Like, oh, I'm boasting. Yes, boasting would be the correct word here. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And they're trying to actually, like, pull a trigger on that Scorpio. They could try to devalue them and pull their triggers of, oh, you've never been good enough. Oh, you've always come second or third or fourth. I don't fifth, sixth, bruh. You've never really fit in this friend group. I know. Someone, bruh. But yeah, I'm hearing Sapporo, some type of contract could be involved. Like, not possibility for some opportunity. And it's like washing off. There's some things going on right now. I had tourmaline. Someone needs tourmaline, bro. Protect your energy. Do some spellcraft on denying the nasty energy, bruh. Because they're trying to like take from you. They're trying to gain from you. ES. I'm seeing Espanol. Someone could be from Spain. S. ES. Someone's initials could be ES. I'm hearing dumb fucking Scorpio, bruh. Someone's getting off by that Scorp. But they're really mean and nasty. It's like undeserved. Like, I'm hearing broccoli. I don't know why I'm hearing broccoli. I'm hearing some shit like lame like broccoli. Trash to pieces, bruh. I know I heard something like, you get your own blankie. You get your own blankie. Shit. Oh my god. Yo. And I'm seeing that Capricorn sign in the Pisces, and it's like pieces aligned. It's like something is seen now. It's like the pieces have been aligned. Something's been made clear, but someone's trying to take from somebody here in this situation. It feels lawful, it feels like material gain, it feels like some opportunity gain. Money, 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 money. Okay? Someone trying to gain advantage over somebody, push over somebody. Act on them, diminishing them, saying they've never been good enough. And this Scorpio, I'm not gonna lie, they could be like almost feeling like on the verge of crying. I feel really sad for them. If someone resonates here with the situation and you're experiencing that, that's kind of crazy. That's okay. Not gonna lie, that feels unjust because they're trying to take something from you. Anyways, let's see further on what's going on here. In any case, this feels like some type of material strong disagreement because I heard bitch, but I have my money. Who you think you fronting on? Someone trying to confront a Scorpio and trash him to pieces, I heard. Like a glass, like trash him to pieces. And someone could be like sitting in like almost like I'm seeing someone like holding their head like in that position, like sitting on the floor, and they're like, oh, this so mean, this so mean, this so mean, like trying to defend themselves, or just feeling so sad and demeaned in the situation. Damage infliction. Damage 100, I'm seeing. Bro, get up. Okay, anyways. Oh my god. Yo. But something almost like something had to happen. And I'm seeing like two sides. In between a wall. Two sides, bro. I don't know why I'm hearing broccoli again. Some green. Broccoli. I'm hearing again this stupid phrase. I don't know why. Like, you lame like a broccoli. Is someone trying to diminish someone using fucking food phrases? This is just ridiculous, man. Okay, anyways. Meanwhile, I'm getting a soft energy from someone from that Libra card. And I'm hearing someone saying, like, I thought I'd never see you again. And it's soft, it comes from a soft space. Not some of this hellish, diminishing paradigm. I'm feeling like some friends will join this paradigm, this situation with these cards, and it's gonna be like shit pit from hell. Like this situation, like they'll fight. It's like a shit pit from hell, bro. Fucking chaos, bro. Tower, and within there's like rah rah, like chaos, bro. They're not helping. It's like they're not helping the situation or solve a case, whether it's legal case or whatever that is. Okay, they're not helping. They're jumping in and defending some stances, and then they're getting into a fight. It's like shit pit of hell. Oh my god. I actually do feel sorry for the Scorpio here because I do feel like okay, someone could resonate with Pluto aspects, Mars in Scorpio, or Sun in Scorpio. Not really getting Moon here much, no. But yeah, Sun in Scorpio more so. It's resonated for me with like um how to say sun like sundress. I don't know how to call. Anyways, and they jumping that person, calling them guilty for something, for their demeanor, for their something about that opportunity. Fuck. And they might not even understand what was happening. But you know what could be the thing going on here? Your partner could be in. This is weird. Your partner could have been cheating on with someone, or having someone on the side that they got close, like emotionally close to. That's for someone here, okay? Winter mode, like relationship going winter mode. No, I feel like something's gonna be literally like drying over here. With this, it feels like the snow is just dirty, and when it's like already laid down, it's full of dirt, and it's just um in springtime when it's melting is word. There's just a lot of shit propaganda in that tower, like some spilling gossip, lies, some shit, some juju, and enjoying it. Like people are enjoying it, bruh. What the fuck? Six of Swords. Someone is just trying to move further and to recuperate the situation, to heal the situation, to heal the paradigm. But these people ain't gonna help them. They're gonna literally throw in those thorns under their feet and gonna be like, "Oh, bruh, we're gonna ruin this for you, shit, bruh." The worst thing I have to tell here, you can be like, why are these people doing that? But what is their motivation? And I'll tell you this, and it's gonna be the truth because my third eye just resonated. Because I fucking able, bruh. Because they enjoy it. Oh my god. Because they enjoy it. They like it. I like it. Like that song. S&M, they like it. They love that freak show. Okay? They don't care about your stable feelings or whatever that is in your heart. They care about a freak show. And that's the news here. News here. News slice. People are fucking crazy, okay? No, they're not crazy. They're just like evil. This is literally just some evil, repelling mechanics, and they're just enjoying the trash that you're experiencing. They're just enjoying that shit show. Freak show. For free, yay, no ticket. They wouldn't even buy tickets. I'm hearing somebody needed to hear this, bruh. What is going on with this pal? Some wild ass shit. Someone needs to embrace friendship with a Scorpio. Someone's like a nun. Nun. For someone, you know how they like scorps try to hide their pain, emotions, depth of them, but someone, okay, like they might not like how you say these things, or anyway, someone here might literally come crying to somebody because of what they experience, they don't have anyone to go to. Yeah. Yeah, listen, someone could be holding on to strongly here, like really strongly. And I heard you need to let go because you're like self inflicting even more pain with this situation. You're like holding on so strongly, trying to direct the situation in the good light or something like that. I don't know, however, you're trying to do it. Like, no, no. It's like they already chomped off the end of your sword. You need to like get out of there, like ASAP. Cause no, with the Sentinel card, it's like you're trying to stay strong or get that strength or keep yourself there. But it's almost like I'm hearing someone is using uh you with your emotions. You could be suffering, hurting, and you could get really emotional when you're in that state. And you need I also heard a message like you need to perhaps, maybe for someone here, maybe you need to learn how to control your emotions in situations or how to use them, you know, so people we wouldn't inflict use them against you and inflict pain onto you, because I feel like they're hurting you based on your emotions somehow in direct situations. They're using you, using your emotions against you, inflicting more pain and damage onto you. It's like keeping mouth shut, you know, that type of sense. And you need to get out of there. More than that, also, it's like someone holding on to situation like a snake around the saw or something painful or something that inflicts poison into them. And not slowly, it's actually quite fast right now. You're really hurting yourself um by holding on so strongly. You need to let go of that grip. You're gonna just literally inflict so much pain onto yourself by letting yourself stay there or in that situation. If there's like some stuff like shit havoc happening, you don't need to be like a guard strong or something like that, determined or something like that. No, you need to go away, like you need to flee. And what else? There was a song coming through. It's actually it's actually a Latvian song, like a pop song. It's for one um TV show called uh, um Fire um not firework. What is it called? Like when it's fire in the house, it's burning. You know, burning fire. That show's called like that. So basically, that song goes like something. So basically, it goes like we're gonna stay only two of us, and we're going to lick our wounds together, like you know, mend our wounds together, heal together. So somebody could have been inflicted in situations similar to you or hurt similar to you. Yeah, I'm seeing that. There's some healing energy coming through the from the Wiwa card. Like someone healing with hands. Some healing energy. Gives me like sun rays. I just had keep your mouth shut. Oh my god. Someone wants someone to shut up. Anyways, with the Smith card here, Will Smith. Oh, was someone in a situation similar to Will Smith and Jada? Because, like, Jada is abusive. She's an abuser. Sweet serial killer. Do it for the thrill, though. Love you just a little too much. Yeah, someone could have been in an abusive dynamic like that. Anyways, you need to get out of there. Before that, whoop your ass. You need to get out of there. Seriously. You're not gonna win if you stay in some situation that you are in. They tryna literally break your character or break you, I don't know, do something, inflict damage onto you. Like big damage. Like damage 100 or so in the beginning. Okay. Someone's trying to keep it cool, calm, collected, rational. And they could be actually calm in this situation right now. I don't know, sudden calmness, bro. Sudden calmness came through this King of Swords. Yeah, sudden calm energy. Very stable, calm. Hmm. Five of Swords, Judgment, Two of Wands. I know I just heard. Are they a religious narcissist? For someone here, there could have been a dispute that has been going on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, like constantly going on, some type of a pattern. They're like, okay, are we going to make this decision? And they're like, uh, blah. Someone could have come from a narcissistic parent or a narcissistic sibling and it's stamped onto their partner. They thought their partner is helping them, but actually they gaining things and using energy as means of motivation to do stuff. Something is heads on, okay, and you've seen it. It's like with this, I'm seeing like this top of the sword that looks like evil eye, or that looks like the eye, eye in general, like seer. And you could have seen the situation all along, or seen how it will elaborate in what paradigm. And maybe now you are calm and you're steadily sitting there and thinking, like, yeah, I actually knew this. Yeah, I actually saw this. It's like, um maybe legal disputes, even having legal disputes. And judgment was gradually, stably lingering there all along. It's like you knew deep down that something is going to elaborate into this, evolve into this, and then fade out, but you still remain there because that's how you were taught, or that's how you knew things, how to do things, how to just freaking, operate through life like that. That's how you live, okay? About those other people, though, why they're acting this way, they could be, yeah, they could be with psychopathologies that are not resolved. They've never been to therapy for more than 2 times. I mean, 2 days, okay? Never evolved into anything in character, in individuality. They evading, some drinking, some, you know, doing really weird stuff to gain a reputation, gain recognition. I heard strong confirmation at that one in my right ear. Some just observing the situation. And they're like, well, when the shit hits the fan, it hits the fan, but they don't really like care. So you need to get out of there. If you resonate with other cards here, you need to stop being abusive. Go to therapy. What the freak is going on? What is just wrong? The king. Someone here's like the king. Like, I'm gonna control the whole situation, I'm gonna manipulate all of that. Yeah, someone here could be a religious narcissist, actually. Someone here could have dealt or is dealing with a religious narcissist that's telling them, keep your mouth shut, you know? Chiropracticiner. Someone here could be chiropracticiner. Work in therapy or some shape of physical medical field. Someone here could have problems with their limbs. Someone could have undergone abuse and that's why they have problems with limbs or with speech. They could have weird speech patterns. Maybe because they were frequently told to shut up in childhood or something like that. Someone here could have a little bit blurred vision. This is actually a frequent sign, hidden sign when you're with a narcissistic person. You'd have blurred vision. And when you quit them, your vision becomes more clear. So there could have been something you saw, gonna elaborate. But more so, this gives me like kind of psychotic that the person, especially that in the beginning, I said about the person who is literally trying to destroy the other person, destruct them, they could have such strong fucking insecurities that they try to literally diminish the other person. But it's not narcissism. I don't. What am I getting there? What is there? Wait. So for this spell, it's more so like this crazy situation, but someone never really thought about moral righteousness as such. No, they didn't. They were more so just, I don't know, like freely living or like going free flow. But about the other agenda here, what could be for this pile? What could be the response then? Okay, they could have someone here, okay, probably the one who literally just gets off at the other person. They could have that the other person's trying to defend themselves from. They could have bipolar mania. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I heard some. She's a maniac, maniac. That's not funny, actually. That's just kind of crazy. Anyways, could even like without justification get physical with the other person in order to diminish the other person. Like hit them out of nowhere. It's like they're not doing it for fun, they're doing it to be mean or like establish dominance in some shape or form. They really don't like that being said though. Or even pointed out to them. They might be so shocked and play shocked or something like that that they don't even know what you're talking about, something like this. Five of Swords energy, you could have had arguments about simple things, other things, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Someone could have been like a daddy's girl, okay? I'm hearing daddy's little pumpkin. I don't know, man. Anyways, I hope this resonated for someone here, okay? That was a huge shit show, not gonna lie. Stay strong if you are in a similar situation. If this resonated with you, okay? Get away from these abusers. and just leave. You need to breathe steadily without these people. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope it helped you gain you insights in information about the situation. If you want private reading, it's available. It's on in the description box and on the screen. And blessings, pile 5. And bye. Hello, pile 6. If you chose this little cutesy heart, then this is the reading for you. And let's see whether the person is morally righteous or a narcissist. So what I'm getting is they could be definitely with this Pluto Saturn conjunction, they could be sent to you as like a lesson, psychological lesson in life. How deep can you go within your own psyche to determine the things that are wrong or that are not righteous for you or right for you, and that you determine? They could appear with this Cancer card, they could I'm getting wishy-washy energy regardless with this Cancer card. Like windy. Wishy-washy. With this Jupiter. They could be saying things weirdly, like sharply, suddenly say something really weird. And it's to poke your attention, but it's in a negative way. It's not in a good way. It's in a negative way. It's like it's a lesson. Definitely a karmic lesson with the Saturn card. It's like, can you notice that? Can you notice these patterns? Or can't you? They're like a trickster, like manipulator. They could be testing your waters, seeing what they can do, what they can't do. They always aim for the show. It's like this person is observant. They're very observant. They might know what you like, dislike. They try to like ruffle your feathers. It's to see your reactions, to gain reactions out of you. I'm not getting good energy honestly here. It's like kind of gross because they're with their fingers like like ugh, yikes. But at the same time, they might appear wounded, almost like I'm seeing like weird ass, but not band-aids on their hands. I'm seeing like someone wrapped a little bit of um tape around their hands and called that a band-aid. Just freaking weird. Astonishing. I'm getting like they have eyes up their ass. I'm getting trickster energy here. I'm getting like they just like to observe and to poke the holes in you. And with the Saturn card, I'm saying that Saturn is just literally watching. It's like, will you see that or won't you see that? It's not testing, but it's like looking at you. Almost like it's a whole lesson. It's whole ass religious lesson. Could be negative aspects, inflictions in your charts, in your transitions, in your synastry, where they literally poke holes at you. Poke those jokes at you. Find those holes and these mistakes, poke them at you. But at the same time, they might pretend that they're very dumb. They could be like, oh yeah, I didn't know that. This person is very calculative, like programmative, smart, extremely observant. And if they're a masculine, I'm getting a little bit that they could be toxic masculine. they're definitely observing you. Observant. It gives me like subservience. So it gives me like you don't know that, but they project that onto you that you're subservience. It's like you're under their lead and surveillance camera. I hope not in actual real way. Okay, this person might be the type of person that puts up surveillance camera in your house or tells that you should have one. Like inside the house. Bruh, for what? You ghostbuster, bitch? This person gives me weird energy. Currently, okay, this spell gives me weird energy. Anyways, in any case, this spell could have trickster energy. It's like weird. It's weird right now, okay? Let's keep it at that right now. That it's weird. They could have some Virgo or Capricorn placements too. Some Earth placements. Virgo Capricorn comes through. They could, for someone, have a Russian accent. That's weird. Because I almost said like have a. Also, they could have this weird. This person's like tactile. That was a gross thing about a hand. Like I said, they're like tactile, like a spider, but they're not really like a spider. It's not that mentality, not their archetype. They're kind of like a little bit gross, like wonky. I don't know. Anyways, okay, just it's for someone. Okay, that exaggerated, but let's see. But they're very cunning. They're witty. They're smart. They're subservient. They're observant. Okay. Spell 6. First of all, someone here could have dissociative. Okay. They could have dissociated throughout their life. This person could have made you seek counsel, or because of this person, you could have started seeking counsel. On your own, though, more so, I'm getting. On your own. I'm hearing it's on you. It's on you. I'm hearing, how could you be so heartless? Bell 6. Something about these squirrels here. It's like I'm looking at that tree, but something's fucking wrong. And I don't understand why. Like I'm looking at that tree, and one of the squirrels looks like a fucking beaver. You could have started seeing things in life distortedly. Like you're distorted, your vision's distorted, you're like, the fuck is this thing? The fuck is that thing? Is this an apple or is it a tomato, bruh? I don't freaking understand. Why did I wake up here? You know, that type of sense. You could have even walked the street and all of a sudden you dissociated. And, oh, where am I? What just happened? For someone here, I heard that this person could be a part of your family tree. Don't know why I heard family triangle. Something could be happening with your family where maybe they didn't want to accept them. I'm getting really weird messages. It's like there's something on the ceiling, but I don't see why, or I don't understand why. There's something on the ceiling. Why is it there? It's something. Wonky, weird, not good about this pile. You could have taken the opportunity to see this person. Maybe maybe you met them at the church for somebody. For someone here, you could have gone through a whole labyrinth to get to this person. They could be Muslim or coming from a Muslim country. Something very structured about this person. Okay, Paul 6. You could be dealing with a psychopath. They're very calculated. They have their mind agendas. They're always, when they're looking at you, they have this weird stare, something weird about their eyes or their face. They could look loving, but something about them is just like, I don't know, clean slate or just slate. Like, I don't know, there's something about their face. They're just kind of weird, something wonky about them. Some of you could have preyed upon this person. Why did you prey upon this person? You should have absolutely not. You attracted them into your life on purpose. You could have seen them, or maybe they were in some place, in some either religious circle or a community member, and you wanted to attract them, and it did attract them, but this black moon is feeling kinda against subservience, like ominous. There's something dark about this spoil. Something strategic, calculative. Their mind is like a freaking calculus. They could be pretending that they're a good team worker, a good family member, that they're helpful, they're courageous. But it's all just a play of the game for them. They're playing it like some freaking symphony on the piano, I don't know. Like the jokey symphonies, those things. There's something about them that it's like they turn on the button and it starts playing like a cassette. And with this invite peace card that I also got, it's like a palace with those stripes. They could have invited you in and further in and further in and further in, deeper into their personality, into themselves, and you're in mind games. You're in their palace now. You're in their place now. Not gonna lie, I'm getting this energy from this spell mainly that this person could have this also like squirrel like type of energy. Something about them is fucking weird. And in like a bad way. For someone here, okay, they're literally like the worst type of clown, like ominous, like psychopathic. Oh my god, like a trickster, analytical, bold, courageous, cold, rational, weird. Listen, someone here could literally, I'm sorry, but someone here could be in danger. You need to be careful because someone here wants to beat someone up. This person might want to beat you up or take your money or steal something. Or for someone here, these could be two people here, and they're both psychos. I'm sorry, someone here is dealing with two psychopaths. They don't care about your feelings like at all. They just want you to like stop. I just had stop spreading rumors for somebody here. Someone here could be spiritual with a chiromancer card, but not like practitioner. I'm getting like, if this is a masculine here, they are spiritual, but they are not practicing, but they are spiritual regardless. I just had for someone here, they are lying. They are lying about something. Something about a rebus. You know those crosswords, rebus? Someone here is a liar and manipulator. But like it's giving psycho energy. And they could even, with the aspiring card, they could thrive off of it in business, in connections, in sex. Okay, they could thrive off of it. Somebody here could literally have weird fantasies about yeeting somebody, you know what I mean? Like making fun of them. Doing it slowly, making fun of them, and like in a perverse way. Be careful. If you chose this pile, I would recommend to stay away from this person if this resonated with you about the patterns and situations that I mentioned up to 80%, okay? If you know, you know. I just heard also of somebody, that cup will be empty. Someone wants for someone's cup to be empty. It's about money, I'm hearing. It's about money, resources, about living lively so someone wouldn't be lively. Someone might literally want to unalive somebody here. I don't know where you are. I don't know who this is, but you need to avoid. Don't even interact. If you give a crumb to this person, they're gonna take a whole. They're gonna take your whole life. For somebody, they could be like promiscuous, like they're gonna take your wife because it is your wife. In that type of sense, they love to gain. They love to play the game. They love to gain. They love to they show how they don't care about your feelings. They love to show it through actions that they don't care, that they're just leading you on. And then they might mind game, manipulate you, and pretend they're dumb. It's some sort of a crash out. Can't explain. It's like some mechanism, almost like courting mechanism, some type of freaking psychological manipulation. This person. Basically, you're in this person's mind castle. Or there are two people. It's even worse. If it's like a couple. Listen, while you're with this person, they might pretend to be joyful and like nice, but there's something sharp about them regardless. About their eyes, something sharp, hidden, hidden agenda. I heard nostalgia. Nostalgia. This person may arise something nostalgic within you. Maybe something you've experienced before. That's the worst case scenario. But with this person, they're massively much worse. Because with the Three of Swords, and Seven of Swords, and the Devil, Ace of Wands, and Knight of Cups, basically, if you leave them, they're gonna, even for some of you, attempt to take your life or ruin your life. The Three of Swords, they will spread rumors, gossip about you, and I heard like Doja Cat Vegas, but like in reverse. You know, like, yeah, confirmation that you ain't nothing but a dog player. Get it, right? Because it's you who's dog player, not them. Not them. And they might literally put on that mask and act like they're The cleanest person out there, bro. Cleanest fucking clean as they haven't done nothing, bro. You've done everything. You're a shit parade, bro. Right? This is a really bad combo with Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Devil. They could have even cost you emotional pain. Ace of Swords, this is the truth. They could have manipulated or gaslighted you so far or so hard that they cost you manipulation pain. I just heard. They cost you emotional pain. For some of you, they could have already several times broken your heart. You're still there because you can't stand up for your boundaries. This could be a person who pretends that they're in a powerful position, but they're actually not. However, they're trying to make it seem so, to intimidate, to wreck your reputation, to wreck your tactics. If you're trying to get out of that, or if you're trying to gain something for yourself with this Ace of Pentacles, something rightful that is yours, they're gonna attempt to stomp on it like with shit and ruin your reputation. This person is a serious case. I'm getting literally, for some of you, it's a serious case. You need to literally seek counseling. You need to seek a specialist, and actually without this person. Because they might ruin the scenario, they might warp it and appear as the best person ever and make you look like the idiot. And victim blame and make it like an official case. It's just Eight of Cups. This person might tell you that they see you as the one. Six of Swords and Eight of Cups. You need to get away before the snake hasn't done some infliction. And you need to do it fast and effective with such a person. Eight of Wands, confirmation, fast and effective. Run. Pile 6. If you're with this person, you need to fucking run. Eight of Cups again, confirmation. Run and save yourself. Some of you might literally be like starved out, but then energetically you might look dry. You might look yeah, bones. Judgment, confirmation. You need to pray to your angels to leave. For once, this could be literally like a stable relationship or a union here. You might be, and they might be like holding on to that egg I'm seeing, like holding on to that and not letting go. And if you try and attempt to tell them in their face, they might show you their psycho side. Be aware, be careful. High Priestess, you need to act smart, nonchalant. Nine of Swords, you can't let your anxiety tangle you up in this situation and in these thoughts. You need to leave. Pile 6. Ace of Pentacles, another confirmation, and Judgment again. Otherwise, this person gonna not only ruin your life, gonna ruin your reputation, and everything spreads some crazy ass dumpster fire. And you will be like bonded to them, tied to them with those like bones or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like those sticks on this card with Ace of Pentacles. You are already bound to them in some shape or form. At least many of you are. They're watching you, observing, subservience. Eight of Swords. They could be instilling anxiety, thought patterns, maybe insomnia for some of you. They're trying to inflict pain onto you. They're trying to control their own inner damage by inflicting damage onto you. Don't feel empathy for that though. They don't feel empathy for you. The hermit, yeah, they sneakily watching. What are you doing? Their eyes could be weird. Their stare could be like glancy and weird. Glossed off and weird. Their eyes could be like empty, like glossed off, like weird. Weird. Weirdo. Okay? Fucking leave. That's that for you, Pal 6. That was actually a disastrous reading. I'm really sorry. If this resonated with you, please seek help. Seek counseling without this person. ASAP. If you are there. If you ain't there, don't fucking interact with them. Pretend like nothing happened, I don't know, drop them silently. I don't know why I'm getting goosebumps. Goosebumps. What does goosebumps mean? Is there like a movie Goosebumps? Look it up yourself, okay? There's something of a patterned manipulation, okay? Yeah, anyways, pile 6. Please be careful, be aware. If this pattern resonates with you, I'm really sorry, and I wish you all the strength to move fast and courageous, because you really need it. Seek the authorities, please, okay? Don't tell anyone, like, who knows this person. Don't trust people, they might literally yap. Trust the specialists. And yeah, best of luck to you. This is literal weird ass fucking manipulator. Like that eyes are stuck within my mind, like they're just watching. Fuck. Okay. If you have private inquiries, you need some more answers or private reading, you can do that. The email is in the description box. I'm available currently for the readings, and you can send me the message there, your inquiry. And yeah. I do this as a job currently, if that's what interested you. Anyways, thank you for being here. And yeah, blessings, Bell 6, and bye.